Okay, folks. So last night I made the incredibly selfless decision and decided not to film my review upon watching the Fantastic Four because I was on a galactic level of psychedelics. Yes, I was in the theater by myself. I made the crazy decision of watching a family centered themed movie by myself on a Sunday night on psychedelics. Not my smartest decision, but I've collected my thoughts. I've rewatched a lot of the movie. I've organized my thoughts as well, and I'm here to tell you guys the truth. Is Fantastic Four good? It's. I'm kidding. I've been wanting to say it's mid. It's the mid-tastic mid, but it's okay. So let's get right into it. It's a 6 out of 10. It's not a bad movie by any means. Maybe a 7. It's that I don't want to give it a 7. Like there's more movies, and we're gonna do this at the end. We're gonna go through all the Marvel movies that it's better than, and that it's not better than that I've seen. But it's cool. You know, at the end of the day, it's refreshing to have a Marvel movie that's not in the same universe. For too long, it's felt like all of these movies, they serve the one sole purpose of advancing the overall plot, and it's not the way to make a good movie. Like I don't know. I feel like you need to make a good movie first, and if it's good enough, you earn the right to advance that story to another one. But of course, we're in a different society now with how Disney is doing this Marvel universe. But that's what's bringing us to this big, great reset. I'm also going to talk about that when I get to the real spoiler part. For now, I'm going to try to keep the spoilers off. Favorite things about the movie: Johnny Storm's MVP of the four, really important character in the movie. I really like how they made the decision of making all four members of the team scientists. Usually, Johnny Storm is the hotshot, wild boy, motorcycle stunt guy, and he's usually not the brains of the group. But in this particular case, he's actually extremely important. The movie, they make an extra effort to really harp on the fact that it's a smart universe, that the movie's very extremely smart. But then here's one of my biggest complaints about the movie. You know, they go so far as to make the opening scene Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman looking for baby tests, and the movie takes place in 1964, but baby tests didn't come out until 1965. So little things like that, you know, flying cars all over the place. It's in the 60s, but then when the plot really begins in the first act of the movie, it takes place with an alien, first contact, that is we're all known to call it. An alien comes down to Earth, and that's kind of swept under the rug. You would think in a scientific universe, you know, first contact with aliens would be a huge deal, but it's really not. That was kind of weird for me. So, besides that, I was really excited for Galactus, but I'm here to tell you guys, I don't think they did Galactus right. He is a dork, for lack of a better term. Galactus is a nerd. The first literal thing he does when he gets to the Earth is he grounds himself, similar to like what I did yesterday when I made it home safely. But literally, technically he falls. The first thing he does when he jumps off his ship into Earth is he falls face first into the water, which is hilarious. And then he stands up and grounds himself by picking up ground, you know, like soil, but it's really trees and stuff from the ground. But that was dorky. It's so funny, man. One of my favorite moments. It's so comedic. It's him stretching Mr. Fantastic. It's almost horrific the way that goes down, but you know, at the end of the day, I am kind of not I don't want to say biased, but I just saw Superman, you know, 2 3 weeks ago, and that was such a well done movie, so action packed. And although the Fantastic Four, they're a smart team, they're smart superheroes. It, you know, we all want action in a superhero movie, in a comic book movie. You know, it's tough to not have that. You know, and this movie really, you know, for you know, it's not hanging its hat on the action. This isn't an action packed movie. I think you all should go watch it. Definitely, especially if you're in the Marvel universe. I think this is the beginning of the end. Now we're gonna go into spoilers because after watching it yesterday, a couple of things dawned on me. I think we need more Silver Surfer for sure, but I think this is the end of the Marvel universe. I think Tom Holland might survive and he might come into the next universe, but Kevin Feige already said they're going for a hard reset, and this almost feels like full circle. The X Men are set to come out after this whole Doomsday arc, and I wouldn't be surprised if we have a complete full circle moment. Shout out to Aircast, but where we start over like we were in the 2000s, and then in this new Marvel universe, it starts with the X Men, and then we get a new Tom Holland Spider-Man movie, and then kind of repeat and rinse everything. Now with the experience that we've had before, that we've had. You're talking like I'm Disney, hilarious. I do want to see these movies do good. That Thanos moment was awesome, but I'll be honest, I'm very loud about the fact that I don't think Marvel movies are that good. I think a lot of them, harp on the fact that there's like 10, 12 years of movies built into these moments to build these stakes, but that's almost a cheat code. Um, uh, Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys really think it's going to be the end with this whole Doctor Doom arc? What are your predictions for the next Spider-Man movie, and what movies, where do you guys rank this of the 37 Marvel movies that have been out? Where do you guys rank this?